Roosevelt dimes are a popular collectible, and some rare varieties can be worth a significant amount of money. In this video, 3 of the rarest and most sought-after Roosevelt dimes are examined, providing insights for collectors seeking to expand their knowledge and potentially discover valuable coins in their own collections. You won't believe how much some Roosevelt dimes are selling for. We're counting down the top 3 most valuable Roosevelt dimes you need to keep an eye out for. Tucked away in pockets, drawers, and jars across America, there could be a tiny silver-colored coin hiding in plain sight, a 1967 Roosevelt dime with no mint mark, and it might be worth far more than just 10 cents. This unassuming coin, if found in exceptional condition or with certain rare characteristics, has already stunned collectors and sold for thousands at auction. The Roosevelt Dimes series began in 1946 as a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, honoring his leadership and his role in founding the March of Dimes to fight polio. Designed by John R. Sinek, the coin features Roosevelt's dignified profile on the obverse, a torch of liberty on the reverse, flanked by olive and oak branches, symbols of peace and strength. Over time, this design became a pillar of American coinage and a must-have for every serious collector. Now, the 1967 dime is a special case in numismatic history. During this time, the U.S. Mint was not placing mint marks on coins due to the ongoing coin shortage, which makes every 1967 dime officially marked as coming from Philadelphia, even though no P is visible. But what separates a regular 1967 dime from a potentially rare one is quality, strike, and any small but significant mint errors that can skyrocket its value. Collectors obsess over the sharpness of Roosevelt's hairline, the clarity of the torch, and clean fields free of scratches or blemishes. These elements, when preserved in pristine condition, can turn a simple coin into a treasure. A flawless example, especially one graded at the highest levels like MS-68 or higher, can become a bidding war centerpiece at auctions across the country. One such 1967 no-mint mark Roosevelt dime has fetched a jaw-dropping $68,000 in pristine condition, and another specimen sold for an impressive $9,000, thanks to its exceptional grade and luster. Imagine finding one like that in your change. It's the thrill that keeps collectors searching, inspecting, and dreaming big. Rare dimes like this are more than just metal. They are tiny time machines, loaded with history, passion, and potential value. Thanks to trusted online sources like pcgs, NGC, and coin trackers, you can research, grade, and understand just how much a coin in your collection could truly be worth. With the right eye and a bit of luck, one dime could make a huge difference. So, have you checked your 1967 dimes recently? Look closely. You might be holding a hidden gem. Drop a comment if you've found anything special or have questions about Roosevelt dimes. We're here to help fellow collectors like you. Hit like if you love rare coins, subscribe for more exciting finds, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next hidden treasure we reveal. What if I told you a small, ordinary-looking coin from 1975, one you might have overlooked in your spare change, could actually be one of the rarest and most valuable Roosevelt dimes ever discovered? That's right, the 1975 Roosevelt dime with no mint mark has become one of the most talked about treasures in the world of coin collecting, and there's a thrilling reason why. The Roosevelt Dimes series began in 1946 to honor one of America's most influential leaders, President Franklin D. Roosevelt. A champion of the people and a driving force behind the March of Dimes, Roosevelt's face was chosen to symbolize strength, resilience, and hope. Designed by John R. Sinek, the coin's timeless imagery features Roosevelt's profile on the front and a torch flanked by olive and oak branches on the back, representing liberty, peace, and victory. Now let's zoom in on the 1975 dime. Most coins from that year were struck at the Philadelphia and San Francisco mints, but something extremely rare happened. Just a few dimes were produced without a mint mark from San Francisco and somehow escaped into circulation. These ultra-rare pieces are known as 1975 No-S Roosevelt dimes, and they're unlike anything else in the series. Collectors are constantly hunting for these elusive dimes because their value is jaw-dropping. While most 1975 dimes are common, The NOS variety is incredibly rare. Only 2 confirmed examples have surfaced. One sold at public auction for over $456,000, and another earlier specimen reached more than $300,000 in private sale. These aren't just coins, they're museum-level finds hiding in the wild. So, what sets these rare dimes apart? The missing S mint mark above the date is the key. That tiny absence turns a 10-cent coin into a 6-figure dream, especially when preserved in flawless condition. Coin grading plays a huge role here. Top-tier services like pcgs and NGC verify authenticity and assign grades that dramatically impact value. Numismatics isn't just about history, it's about mystery, discovery, and the excitement of finding value where no one else looked. Thanks to online resources like CoinTrackers, NGC, and pcgs, you can learn how to spot potential rarities, grade them properly, and join a passionate community of collectors chasing legendary finds like the 1975 NOS dime. Have you checked your 1975 dimes lately? If you spot one with no mint mark, don't spend it. Get it examined right away because it could change your life. Drop a comment if you've seen anything unusual in your change. Ask us your rare coin questions. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because the next great discovery could be just one dime away. What if the ordinary-looking 1977 Roosevelt dime in your pocket wasn't so ordinary after all? Imagine flipping over that dime, expecting to see a tiny mint mark, and it's not there. That tiny missing detail could mean the difference between 10 cents and tens of thousands of dollars. Today we're diving into the story of the 1977 no-mint mark Roosevelt dime, and why collectors are constantly watching for it. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a man remembered not only for leading America through the Great Depression and World War II, but also for championing the fight against polio through the March of Dimes. The coin was designed by John R. Sinek, whose initials can still be seen just below Roosevelt's neck on the obverse. Its clean, symbolic design, with the torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, still represents liberty, peace, and strength to this day. Now, by 1977, the Philadelphia Mint had started using a P mint mark on dimes, so most dimes from that year should show it clearly. But in rare cases, some were struck without any mint mark at all, creating an error coin that quickly caught the attention of sharp-eyed collectors. These dimes without the P are not just errors, they're treasures. What makes them valuable is a combination of rarity and condition. If your 1977 dime is in high grade, with sharp details and original luster, and it lacks the mint mark, it could be worth a lot more than you'd think. One of these rare dimes sold for $2,800 at auction, and another, in nearly flawless condition, soared all the way up to $48,000. That's life-changing money for a coin most people wouldn't look at twice. Rare Roosevelt dimes like this fuel the passion of numismatics, because they remind us that incredible finds can still be hiding in everyday change. With trusted resources like pcgs, NGC, and CoinTrackers, you can research, grade, and track the value of your coins accurately. The more you learn, the better your chances of uncovering a hidden gem. So the next time you're holding a 1977 dime, flip it over and look just to the right of the torch. If there's no mint mark there, you might be holding something very special. Drop a comment if you've ever come across a no mint mark coin or if you have questions about dimes in your collection. We love hearing your stories. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell for more rare coin discoveries, because your next great find could be one dime away.